Yeah, obviously a great night for our program. Have so much respect for Arizona and their program. Have personally coached against Jay and their staff for 5 or 6 years at New Mexico State, and it was always you knew you always had to score 12 to 15 runs to be competitive. They're always so strong offensively, but thought Brandon was okay. I think he would tell you that too. He was okay, but he made big pitches when we really needed to. Gave them some opportunities with guys on base, but we tended to get a double play or a big defensive stop at some point. Was really happy with the fact that when we would score, we throw up a zero, and we were able to keep extending that. Arizona is just such a good club. They're so deep. Their lineup 1 through 9, you just know at any point that there's a 5-spot coming. So obviously a great night for the program. 1 through 9, a lot of quality at bats. Dugout was great, and we had a really good vibe. But I think the biggest thing that the takeaway for us was just that we competed hard, and late in counts we were able to extend pitches. There were a lot of full counts, deep count at bats, and obviously we hit a lot of balls hard. So great win for the program. We've now at least gotten one win from everybody on our schedule in league except Arizona State, and we've been in a lot of games. So just continue to compete and believe, and keep chipping away at taking this program to the next step. So it was a great win, great night for the program.
Madison, questions, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach. 23 hits. Oddly enough, none of those were by the guy who might be your best hitter. What does that say about, I guess, the rest of your lineup and the way that they were able to just string them together tonight?
Yeah, Madison, I'm glad you said that, because that's really important for our team to know that we can win when Manzo doesn't hit. And it's also really important for Manzo to know that he doesn't have to be Superman every day. He has been, essentially. I mean, he's been just so good. But that was a really big thing for our team, that we can win without Kyle Manzardo getting hits, because he's been such a huge part of the program and the offense. But for everybody else around him, that should give us confidence. There was a spot there where Manzo had second and third, nobody out. He didn't get the RBI. We didn't get it in. And then TP flew out. Now it's 2 outs. There was a little bit of frustration. And then Jack came up and got a 2-out RBI. And that's so important in the belief factor that guys can pick each other up. And we certainly were picking each other up tonight. It was obviously a great night to play.
And then Jake McKeon had that grand slam, 6 RBIs. And I know he hasn't always been a full-time starter for you, but it seems like he's kind of solidified himself into that role and has played really well.
Great story. Jake was a guy in the fall who was really trying to make a few mechanical adjustments. He's a really hard worker. He's a thinker. But he got an at bat early in the season, and he get another one, and all of a sudden we're going over our meetings for preseason or pre-series stuff, and here's this McKeon guy who's had like 8 out of 10 quality at bats. So we give him a spot start. It was good. He took a little time off. He got another one, and we can't take him out of the lineup right now. So I think he's over, I don't know what it is, 420, 430 in pack play. So decided to move him into the 2-hole today, see if we could get Manzo up with more runners on base. But McKeon's he's doing an unbelievable job. I mean, he's teetering on 400 right now, and for a guy that doesn't run well and who has some power, it's been pretty impressive to see what he's done.
You also mentioned your pitching and your defense. Only that one error at the end, and your bullpen didn't allow any runs. What'd you like the way about those units played today?
Yeah, Madison, I mean, we've had some tough games. We've had leads or been tied 3-4 times, maybe 5 times in conference. If you look, Corvallis, we're tied in the 8th, 8-8. We've got a lead at A-State, mine at 1 run, but it's still a lead in the 8th. We've got a lead in the 9th against Stanford. We had a lead at Utah. That was a pretty extended lead, and that got away from us. And then had a similar game on Sunday against Utah. So we've really been in a lot of games. So today was huge, and regardless of where the score was, what was really important for us was we were going to keep it separated the best that we can. Again, Arizona, they're 5 runs like that. It's going to happen quick, and we can do that too. But they're just a really talented group and a well-coached group. But our bullpen today, Dakota Hawk came in and he pounded the strike zone. He got outs. Newstrom was kind of Mike, and then Grant did a pretty good job. But we played good defense, and those big double plays with Colden and Russell, I think there's 3 or 4 of them. Those guys played outstanding today. So really good defensive effort for us today.
That's all I got for you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Thanks, Madison.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much. Good win tonight, and let's get another one tomorrow.
Let's go. Go Cougs.